Good morning. Wife just left for work. I've got a software update for Bob. So I'm going to, normally I would wait till it gets bright out so I can actually have some light. With version 9 lurking out there, what if it's version 9? Can't be version 9. What if Elon watches my videos? What if he knows I really want version 9? What if he knows I'm gonna make a good video on version 9? Well, let's just do the update. My window's open. I didn't open that. That's weird. Has anybody ever had that issue where the window rolls down? I did not roll that window down at all. And you can't do that in the app. Last night when my daughter and I went to a music store, we came back, she was driving, I was in the passenger seat. I did not roll the window down. I make sure windows are up when I park the car. I did not do that. That's weird. Like every other software update, we hit install and 1, 2, 3. And that's it for a little while. We just have to let this update. We'll see later on when the sun's out, when I take the kids to school. We'll see what it is and we'll do some testing. Shouldn't be too long for the update. I mean, it is early. It's 5:42. I have a full signal on Wi-Fi. I have gigabit internet and I do have a router right above here. The car doesn't have a browser yet, so I don't know how fast this car actually gets the internet, how fast the card is for this, but maybe version 9 has the internet and we'll be able to test that. We'll be able to see how fast the update comes in or how fast the speed is. That would change my schedule of videos this week. I actually have some videos planned that I have to get done because a hurricane is actually coming here. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're actually not by the coast or anything, so we're not going to get hit hard, but we're going to have major storms. And it's supposed to come right over us and then stop for like 3 or 4 days, which really sucks. Luckily, I'm up pretty high up on a hill. Our development's kind of high, and we live right by a lake. It's a man-made lake, so there's a dam at the bottom, so they can let some water out, so it's not going to be, we're not going to be flooded here. But it's still hard to videotape in the rain and do all that stuff, so I'm gonna get a lot of stuff done. Gotta get stuff ready for the storm around the house too. There's things I need to do. So it wasn't version 9, unfortunately. I wasn't that lucky, but it was an update, and let me show you what it was. We hit the T. There's no other Easter eggs that popped up here. Version 34.1, blah blah blah. But when we hit the release notes, minor bug improvements. So it doesn't say anything, but I went online and looked. A lot of people had some issues where it wouldn't actually update. Things got blocked out. Other people had great experiences where the radio connected better. But I did see quite a few times that autopilot was better. Autopilot seemed to react to the car in front of people better and slow down instead of such a harsh slowdown. It would slow down a little bit better. So I'm gonna go through the screens a little bit to see if there's any changes on the screens. And then we're going to go do some autopilot testing and see if there is a difference. I would have rather tested version 9. So I'm going to play through the screens here and see if there's any changes. That's a bug that I have. Every time I supercharge, it says 44 cents. It doesn't actually give me what it actually is. I still keep just getting 44 cents, and I know I'm getting charged more than that. On my credit card, it shows up a little higher. But right away, it just says 44 cents. Or I think it ramps up to 44 cents. I'll try to videotape that next time. It just stays at 44 cents. Weird. I think I'm being watched. I think law enforcement watches my videos. I think they're following me. Okay, I didn't see anything in any of the screens, nothing. There's no pin to drive in this update for the Model 3 anyway. I think there would be probably pin to drive for the Model S and Model X if you didn't get it before. I got it in my wife's car. I didn't do a video on it because I think it's dumb. I'm not gonna use it. Maybe I'll do a video. I'm not positive on it. I haven't played with it yet. We'll find out. We're gonna go out and do some driving on some autopilot and see if there's any difference to autopilot. Maybe it is better. That'd be nice. First autopilot test, it always slows down right up here. It usually hits the brake. The last updates, it would smash the brakes right about now. Although this car's going slow in front of us, so it's probably tracked on to that car. Didn't do it. We'll have to try it again. I'll have to look for another spot that I know that it actually does that. And maybe we'll come back through it again. Hopefully there's no cars the next time. Put it in autopilot. So we're gonna see on this road. This road's a 45 mile an hour road. We're gonna be at 50 miles an hour. I got my hand close to the wheel. We're gonna see how fast the nag comes up. You know, the nag on the first time you actually do it takes a little longer. The nags after that first time are usually shorter. So we're gonna see if that makes a difference on this. Oh, it would have asked me earlier. Oh, it just did. That took less of a pull than normal before it actually grabbed it. That's actually nice. Now you see cars are slowing down. It actually started slowing down already. That's pretty far away. That was quite a distance. So it's actually seeing things farther away, and it wasn't so abrupt. It seemed to be a more gradual stop. It was more of a slowdown than a, oh my god, panic stop. Also, before we take off, I'm going to see how long it takes for this to actually start moving once the car in front of us moves. Check out the time delay difference between when it actually takes off and goes. Actually, not too bad. Not too bad, but we're going to get on the highway now. All right, we are in autopilot now. So with the time of the video, I'll be able to count those and see how far the nags are. All right, I just moved the wheel just a little bit.
Again, that nag is actually a lot less time than before. Or the pulling of the wheel is a lot less force.
You can also see how well it does in construction again. It's rock solid. As you can see, this road's under construction. And oh, there's the nag again.
Slight movement. Maybe we'll do like 3 or 4 nags. That way we get a good range, a good time between them.
Again, sorry, this road sucks. This is my exit coming up, and you'll see the lane pop up here, and I can actually put the turn signal on to go into that lane, and then it'll actually slow down for the on-ramp and everything. So we're going to test all that to see if it's actually smoother than before, as long as there's no cars in the way. I have to wait for this line to pop up over here before I can use the turn signal and get over there. There it goes. Turn signal, move over. Now it's locked onto that pickup truck in front of us. We're going to see what happens, see what goes around. I'm going to have my foot close to the brake just in case, and my hand close to the wheel, and the car's slowing down. Well, it's following that, but it wants me to move the wheel, but it's slowing down. That was pretty harsh. It saw the pickup truck, so it's slowing down, and it's coming to a stop by itself. It actually changed the max speed down, and we're coming to a stop all by itself. I did not actually touch the brake. My foot was hovered over it just in case. Probably if I had that set to maybe 2 or 3, it wouldn't have been as harsh as a hard brake there. But it was following that pickup truck. The pickup truck moved off to the right, and then it saw the truck up front here, and then decided to really jam on the brakes a little bit. A little harder than I would have. Let's see what happens on this turn. I think there's lines on this turn. Wonder if it'll make the turn. It tried to. It tried to make that turn. I didn't have my hand on the wheel. It started to make the turn because there was some lines, but it didn't want to do it, and then it just yelled at me, take over, take over. It's awesome to see that it keeps getting better and better. It's also great to see that it's making the road safer, especially for idiots like me that hold a camera up while they drive. But unfortunately, some people had some issues downloading it, like the backup camera wouldn't work, the radio had trouble. I didn't seem to have any issues whatsoever, so that's good. It's good for me. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I got to get back home and prepare for this hurricane to hit North Carolina here. I'll check you out on the next one. Take care, everyone.